everybody. What it do, what it do, what it do. Lakers crew, welcome back to another video. Welcome back. If this is your first time here, welcome to the Murphy Lakers Review. I'm Murphy, and this is your Murphy Lakers Review.
This is a franchise with 23 Pacific Division titles, 31 Western Conference titles, and 16 NBA titles. The home team, your Los Angeles Lakers.
So yes, here we are. As I sit and make this video, it is Thursday, October 8th. We are one day away from Game 5. Literally, we're about 27 hours away, 25 hours away, or 26 hours away from Game 5, NBA Finals Game 5. Of course, we know our Lakers, we have a 3-1 lead, and tomorrow night we are going for the sweep. The gentleman's sweep, We're going for the win. We're going for the gentleman's sweep, 4-1, and we are going in there to win Larry O'Brien Trophy number 17. We're going to tie Boston. Right now, we're second to only Boston. All right, so, but tomorrow, that'll all change. Tomorrow night, that'll all change. That will all change. I'm so excited. Are you excited? Because I'm excited. Oh, I can't sit still. I can't be still. I'm ready. I am ready. Yes. So really fast, you guys see the title of this video. Who will be Finals MVP? Will it be LeBron? Will it be AD? Which one will it be? Which one will it be? Now let me preface what I'm about to say by saying Anthony Davis is actually my current favorite NBA player. All right, I love me some AD. I loved him in New Orleans. I loved him since he's been in the league. You know, I've been a fan of him. You know, been a fan of his Kentucky, and again in New Orleans. I love him being so big and being able to do all the things he can do. Right, he can dribble like a guard. He can shoot the three. He can get down low. His skill set is just so versatile, so amazing. And I'm sure, you know, I'm nowhere near no 7 foot tall, 6'11". That's where he's listed. I'm nowhere near that. So I just, I admire those bigger guys or whatever. And him being bigger, but still being able to do all the things he can do. And then what he brings on the defensive side of the ball, man, it's crazy. It's crazy. So I'm a huge Anthony Davis fan. I said all that to say, I'm gonna make this video short. LeBron James has definitely been the Finals MVP thus far. Now, AD has been spectacular. His first Finals, they said he would melt. They said he would buckle under the pressure. They said he wasn't built for it. He couldn't handle it. They said this. They said that. All lies. None of it has been true. He's been balling. All right. Even Game 3 when he didn't play so well. He was in foul trouble and all that. But he bounced back in Game 4. That's for sure. And he's still. Even when his offense isn't fully going, he still creates problems. He still creates mismatches. He still opens the floor up. All right, for guys like KCP, who's been balling, knocking down the three. For guys like Danny Green, not that he hasn't been doing, not so much. He's been a disappointment. We'll talk about that in another video. But he just opened things up, even for LeBron, right? He opened things up. Because you can't double team both of them. You can't double team LeBron and AD, and leave shooters open. So just pick your poison. Which one you gonna do? And then LeBron and AD with that pick and roll, we haven't even seen much of it. That pick and roll, it was gonna be effective against the Clippers, I believe, but we didn't have to pull it out against Portland. We didn't have to pull it out against Houston, right? Because they didn't have no bigs, to an extent we used it against Denver, but that thing, I don't think we saw the full potential of that thing, because we didn't place we didn't face the Clippers. I think that's when we really would have saw that, dominated that, right? And we haven't seen it fully against Miami because they don't have, they have Bam, but they don't have a huge big. And Bam's balling, man. I love Bam. Shout out to Bam Adebayo. He's gonna be huge. He's gonna be a star. And he's big. He can bring the ball up court. He can play down low. I love his game. So Miami's gonna be nice. Next year they'll be nice, especially if they could get Giannis. That's the rumor. If they get Giannis, that's gonna be sweet. I hope they do get him, because that's gonna be nice. Well, let me take that back. I hope we get him. I hope we come in the midnight hour and snatch him on up. We got his brother there. His brother's there on the Lakers for a reason now. But yeah, we come in and snatch him up. But if not, I hope Miami gets him. I don't want him to go back to Milwaukee. But we'll talk about that in another video during the off season. Right now, we're talking about our Lakers. All right, but shout out to Miami. That Game 3, that was a tough game. They did their thing. Jimmy Butler did his thing. Jimmy Butler's a star. He's not a superstar. Now in Game 3, he played like a superstar. But that's the thing. Anybody can play like a superstar. But can you do it every night on a consistent basis? So yeah, that's why I said if they get Giannis, then I like that. Him and Jimmy, Bam, and Hero, and all those guys, that's a nice young squad. All right, but yeah, back to what I was talking about. AD, he's been great for us. The defense, oh man. And did we give up too much? Definitely not. All right, definitely not. I'll do that trade 11 times out of 10. All right, I'll use one of my toes, for that 11th time. All right, so I'm doing that trade all day, every day, and it's paid off. Look, he got robbed of Defensive Player of the Year. He definitely should be the Defensive Player of the Year. He got robbed on that, but it's all good. He's been balling in the finals. He's been balling all postseason, right? There's been times he's been unstoppable, and I believe tomorrow he's going to come out and he's going to try to make his claim for that Finals MVP. In my mind, I'm thinking that LeBron wants him to win it because it's his first Finals. LeBron's been there, done that. He's won 3. So I'm thinking that he wants AD to get it, right? If AD didn't have that bad Game 3, then I think it would be an entirely different situation. If he would have dominated, or if he would have had, played the way he's been playing, the rest of the series, then, but I think LeBron kind of took it over that game because even though we lost that game, LeBron's stat line is crazy, right? And albeit in a loss, he still almost had a triple-double, still had, 28 points or whatever. It's just Jimmy Butler. Jimmy Butler's, he shined that night. It was all about him that night with the superstar performance he had. He outplayed, he was the best player on the court that night. Not the series, but that night he was. But yeah, LeBron's already won 3 times, so AD, it being his first finals, I think LeBron wants him to get it, so we'll see how it goes tomorrow. But at the same time, an elimination game, I think LeBron's gonna come out with that killer mentality, man. I think he's gonna come out and just dominate, like from jump, from the tip, right? I think he's gonna come out and just ball and ball and ball, and I think he's gonna put up some big points, some big numbers, big assists, and everything. I just think he's gonna have that killer mentality for 48 minutes. He's been laser focused, all throughout the finals, but especially when we lost Game 3, he took it to a whole nother level. All right, and that's how it's been all playoffs. When we lose one game, and then they regroup, and LeBron has that look in his eye, AD, and they come out and they ball. The rest of the squad, the rest of the team, and it's not just LeBron and AD. It's been everybody. Everybody's been contributing. Markieff Morris, wow. Rondo, playoff Rondo is real, baby. Alex Caruso, KCP, yes, he's been balling. Even Kuz, right? Kuz had a couple games, that Game 3 loss. He had 19 points. He's been doing his thing. He's been knocking. He does his job. When he's on the floor, he's been knocking down open 3. Defensively, it is what it is. I don't expect much from him on that end. He's putting forth an effort, right? And, offensively, he's knocking down his shots. So, has he been what we expected him to be? No. But he's giving us something. Dwight, when he's been called on, he's been playing. McGee hasn't really played in the finals. I don't think he's played at all during these finals. He definitely hasn't started, but earlier in the postseason, he did his thing, his effort, and all that. Everybody. J.R. Smith, when he gets in there, he knocks down, open 3. Everybody except Danny Green. That's gonna be an entirely separate video. Danny Green gets his own video because I don't know what he's been doing. I don't know what he's been on, and I know everyone's been frustrated with him. But yeah, so it hasn't just been LeBron and AD. It's been a team effort. Especially even in Game 3 in that loss, our bench had 53 points. 53 points from the bench, right? Markieff Morris has been amazing. We'll talk about him, after we win the finals. Then I guess we'll do videos breaking down everyone's contributions and all that. But yeah, AD's been absolutely amazing. And AD is definitely our future, right? And AD has been the reason why we're where we're at and why we're going to win this finals. But when it comes to MVP, I think LeBron will get number 4. Like I said, I think that he wants to push. He would love for AD to get it, but I just think he's going to have that killer mentality tomorrow night. And let me say this, I think they both could come out tomorrow night and score 35 points. We could get 70 points from them. In our last win, Game 4 win, we got 50 points from them, but I think they can come out and give us a 70. They both come out and score 35. So yeah, it's gonna be crazy tomorrow. It's gonna be dangerous for Miami because we're gonna come out with that killer mentality. We're wearing our Mamba themed, Mamba created uniforms. We're wearing those. We already know what it is when we put those on. It's a whole new ball game when we wear those. So we're coming out to kill tomorrow. We're coming out to crush. We're coming out to destroy. We're coming out to win. All right. Ain't no Game 6. It's over tomorrow. It's over tomorrow. So. Like I said, I think LeBron's gonna have it. It's gonna start with him. He's gonna have it in his eye, and AD, and not just them, but Rondo, and down the line, So it's gonna be great to see. But really fast, some stats for the first 4 games of the NBA Finals. AD stat line: 25.7 points, so 26 points. 6.5 assists. Wow, that's great. 6.5 assists. That's big time right there. And then 9 rebounds. That's his stat line. LeBron James stat line: 28 points, 8.5 assists, and 11 rebounds. So LeBron is right there flirting with that triple double. And it is what it is. He's averaging more points. He's averaging more assists. He's averaging more rebounds than AD is. So when you look at the stat line. It is what it is. And this is the kicker. He's doing this at 35 years old. 35 years old, year 17. Tell me who's played in the finals like this, this late in the career. Not Kobe. Kobe didn't, Kobe started having injuries, year 17. That's when he started going, started slightly going downhill. Not Jordan. So, yeah, it is what it is. Year 17. Nobody seems to take that into consideration. Now, by no means am I saying LeBron's the GOAT. This is my GOAT right here. This man right here. That's my GOAT. However, I'm not a hater, and I got to give credit where credit is due. And LeBron James deserves the credit. All right. I'll make a separate video about that, about what he's done for our franchise, and to help us get back. But yeah, that has to be taken into consideration. This stat line, 28, 9, and 11, so just about a triple double in year 17 at age 35. And it's tough. He got some, it's tough over there. They got some guys to throw on him. Jimmy Butler, he's tough. Jimmy Butler is gritty. Jimmy Butler is a defender. He's a heck of a defender, right? You went out and got Andre Iguodala just for this, right? For Giannis and for LeBron, and Kawhi. But guess what? You guys took care of Giannis. Kawhi's in Cancun, and you got LeBron. So, what's the other guy's name? Crowder. Jay Crowder, they got him there too. So LeBron it's not a cakewalk, right? Now AD on the other hand, that's different. They got Bam, but they ain't no big over there. Bam can't handle no AD. But when it comes to LeBron, they got pieces over there to try to slow LeBron and make it tough for him. But hey, 28, 9, and 11. It is what it is. So again, I believe LeBron will win MVP number 4. I believe it's well deserved. Now LeBron and AD did both finish second in their respective categories. So LeBron finished second in the MVP race, and AD finished second in the Defensive Player of the Year. I believe they both were shaded. They both they both were robbed. I did a separate video about this where I talked about Rob Pelinka being robbed. I just recorded that video before this one. So check that one out if you haven't checked it out yet. But yeah, they did Rob dirty, they did LeBron dirty, they did AD dirty. But it is what it is. They robbed us of those, but they can't rob us from the Larry O'Brien trophy, and they can't rob us from that MVP, Finals MVP trophy, that Bill Russell Final MVP trophy. So hey, it is what it is. But yeah, so they both finished second in those respective categories. So they both had some fuel, coming into this final, especially LeBron, because the MVP came out after the other one, the Defensive Player of the Year came out. Another, I just can't, I can't get with the way they do all that. The playoffs should be factored in, and then especially this year, it was kind of messed up. It was kind of jaded because the whole COVID situation and the long pause that we had, and then picking back up in the bubble and all that stuff. Kudos to the NBA for that. I think I'll make a separate video about that. Kudos for that, bringing it together. There's been no issues, no cases. We see what's going on. It happened in the MLB. We see what's going on now in the NFL. The cases are getting out of hand. We're starting to hear more and more about them. My favorite NFL team is Pittsburgh Steelers, and last weekend their game was canceled, postponed or whatever because of COVID. The Tennessee Titans had a bunch of cases. I think last I seen it was like 22 cases total between players and coaches. So shout out to the NBA, with this plan. This plan, it's worked out perfectly, right? And the true champ has been crowned. It's going to be crowned tomorrow. And we got a great matchup. Did we get some of the matchups we thought we would get, like in the Western Conference Finals? We thought it would be the Clippers, but hey, it is what it is. The Clippers are the Clippers. So I wasn't surprised at all. I don't care who they have over there. I'm not surprised at all. And then and then we thought Milwaukee would make it, but I'm not a big believer in Milwaukee either. Giannis, in the playoffs, he had to show himself to be a superstar in the playoffs. The deep part of the playoffs. So, Miami, that's a tough squad. They got a good squad. That's a tough squad, and they're built for playoffs. And they did what they did, and then they came in, they didn't get swept. I said I thought it would go like 6. It went 5. It's not over yet, but it's going to go 5, and it is what it is. It's a tough team. They'll be good in the playoffs. That game 3 was awesome, was amazing. Even game 4, in that win. I watched that full game on 48 minutes, and I was exhausted afterwards. I felt like I was playing, and that was a gritty, tough game. That's Miami basketball for you, all right? But I'm proud of my Lakers because we responded, and it was tight all game. It wasn't a blowout, and we did what we had to do at the end. All right, so I said all that to say kudos to the NBA. Like I said, I think I'll make a separate video of that. And the season's going to end the way it should. The Lakers holding the Larry O'Brien trophy, and LeBron holding that Bill Russell Finals MVP trophy. I think that's what's going to happen tomorrow night, and I think it's well deserved. I'm not a hater on LeBron. Like I said, this is my GOAT. But I put respect where respect, I give respect where it's given, and he definitely deserves it, and I believe he deserves to be Finals MVP. So again, AD is my favorite player in the league right now, my favorite current player. But I think LeBron definitely deserves that Finals MVP. Now again, things can change. Again, this is Thursday, October 8th. One day before NBA. I'm making this video one day before finals, before. NBA Finals Game 5 tomorrow. So AD might come out and score 60 points tomorrow. 60 points and grab 20 rebounds. And then that changes everything. But, right now, I believe LeBron is deserving of the MVP, and I believe he'll win it. As long as it's a Laker, I'm all for it. I'm good. I'm gonna get off here. I'm excited. I can't wait for tomorrow. Again, thank you guys for tuning in. Make sure you check out the video before this one, where I talked about Rob Pelinka being robbed of the Executive of the Year trophy. Just thank you for tuning in. Make sure, if you haven't done so already, that you like this, get this video a thumbs up. Go ahead and share it out. Let people know that I'm here. Let people know that we're here. And then also subscribe. Come on and join the family. Join the Murphy Lakers Review family. All right, I would love to have you here. Get everything Lakers here. Even if you're not a Laker fan, come on and just rock with your boy. All right, let me know down below who you like, who your favorite team is. But yeah, this channel is designed for us Laker fans. It's all purple and gold here. But even if you're not a Laker fan, thank you guys for tuning in. I appreciate you. And yes, I'm excited about tomorrow. And I will see you guys in the next video. Once again, I'm Murphy, and this has been your Murphy Lakers Review. Peace.
This is a franchise with 23 Pacific Division titles, 31 Western Conference titles, and 16 NBA titles. The home team, your Los Angeles Lakers.